We meet again, old chap. Welcome. It continues. All right. Let's talk about independent media producers and the disconnection with the studio system. And let's look at the central theme of acceptance. So, as advocates ourselves for the awakening of consciousness in the world through media, and especially entertainment media, we may hold some resistances to the way things already are, where it may seem to conflict with our current values or belief systems. Now, there's another angle on this. There is another theme called the dark side of leadership, where you can take something that pisses you off in the world or somewhere, something that pisses you off, and you can use that like as an alchemical fire to motivate and inspire you to keep evolution going. The thing is, if we're resisting our peers and we're having value conflicts to the success that already is, how likely is it that they're going to accept us as independent consultants or media producers if we're not in the studio system, if we're more independent, and we're holding resistance towards major production and a lot of the values that we perceive are there, that could possibly get in the way of evolution. So as independent producers, we can, in a large way, have freedom to do what we want on a smaller scale as far as distribution sometimes. But things are opening with the internet and YouTube. But it's just to look at where's their disconnection? Where are we projecting disconnection towards our peers and the studio system and the A-list? Where are we projecting disconnection, or kind of putting maybe what is kind of our selfish values onto them and expecting them to change, resisting them, judging them for not supporting this cause or that cause? What if there was just more acceptance, where we could be what we are, but to have influence, it's really we're all in this together, and to evolve entertainment itself ultimately at the A-list. It's about acceptance, connection, love, and so forth. So just look at, sure, there are differences, and maybe if you're an independent producer, our values may be a little more embodied and advanced, but with the inevitable awakening of consciousness in the world, the studio system is going to get involved, and they're going to want to figure out how they can be more effective to bring a transformational experience to people. So why wait when you can just be the change now, when you can be that love and acceptance for your peers, for your more successful or more influential peers? Not to mention, we can look at success on different scales. When we look at transformational success, I'm a smaller scale producer at the time of this recording, but the depth of influence I've had from my media productions have been life transformational in many cases that go far deeper than a lot of like blockbuster hits, for example, in the person's actual experience. So we can look at success on different levels. So as you start accepting your more successful peers, I think that's an idea how we could start making more connection and get things going, because things have kind of been stalled the past couple of years. Gate was like that initial visible spearhead. So where can we do our part? Where can we start accepting and making connections and having influence? If we can be the change, be the future of entertainment ourselves in the consciousness that we have as producers and magicians with consciousness, is what we're really doing with media and producing, creating, we're able to affect more change. So just an opportunity to look at where we're at, empower others, even if they have a different outlook in the industry. So Oh, that's all for now. Where might you be resisting change, my dear chap?